All right, last video of the lesson, we're going to use a composite function model. All right, so Clothes You Wear, a company, posts discounts on social media. The store allows customers to use multiple discounts. They simply need to tell the cashier in which order they would like the discounts to be applied. On your next trip to Clothes You Wear, in which order should you ask for the discounts? All right, so if we look over here, there we go. Oops, let's get that over here. There it is. So, make it a little bit bigger for all of us. Clothes You Wear, exclusively for our social media followers. You can get $5 off your next purchase. That is one discount you can take. Or you can get 10% off your next purchase. And you are allowed to use both discounts, just which one do you want them to do the $5 off first and then 10% off, or the 10% off first and then the $5 off? So that's what we're being asked to kind of think through. So what we want to do is first let's define, we're going to use an x, we're going to let x equal the price of the purchase. All right, so we had two different discounts. One of them says that you can take $5 off your purchase. So we're going to define that function as the price of the purchase, x, minus $5 on the end will give us the total price with that discount. The other discount says that you can take 10% off your next purchase. So we're going to call that one g of x. The way that we would find that is you would take the full price, we're going to subtract off 10% of it. So 10% of that is going to be 0.10 times the full price of the item. So here's the full price minus 10% of the full price, which just simplifies to 1x minus 0.10x is 0.90x. And that kind of makes sense. You know, if you are going to get 10% off of the purchase, that means you are paying 90%. 10% off means you pay 90%. So in the end, our function is showing that we're paying 90% of the full price. Okay, so which order do we want to tell the cashier that we're going to take the discounts? Do we want to do the 10% off and then the $5 off? So let's see what that looks like. If we do 10% off, then $5 off. All right, so just so we're keeping track, the 10% off, that's our g of x function, and the $5 off is our f of x function. So whatever function you're doing first, that is going to be the inside function. Like, are we going to do f following g or g following f? So because the g function we want to do first, we want to do the f function following the g function, which means we are going to do f of g of x. So the first discount we would take is the g of x function because we want to do the 10% off first. So if our first discount is the g of x function, which is the 90%, we want to do the f of 0.90x. So here's our f of our g of x function. So we're going to take 0.90x and substitute it into our f function. So we get 0.90x minus 5. So there's f of g of x. Well, let's compare that to what if we do the $5 off first. And then the 10% off. So if we're going to take the $5 off first, that's our f of x function, and then 10% off is our g of x function. So we want to do the f function first. So we're going to figure out what is g following f of x, or g of f of x. All right, so our f of x function is x minus 5, so we're going to do g of x minus 5. And then what that means is we're just going to plug our f function, x minus 5, into the g function. So we're going to have 0.90. Instead of x, we're going to replace that with x minus 5. And then we want to simplify this. We can distribute that 0.90. So we're going to have 0.90x. And then 0.90 times a negative 5 is a negative 4.5. So that's our g of f of x. And let's compare. So would we rather take 90% of the full price and then subtract $5, or 90% of the full price and subtract $4.50? Which one is the better discount? And for those of us that have done the math, we're going to want this one. We want to subtract $5 instead of $4.50. That is the better discount. So we want to take the, what was this, 10% off first, followed by the $5 off.